Hi, I'm Catherine, and I'm here with Helene, and today the Matinee Club presents Enough Said. Enough Said stars the late James Gandolfini in his final role, and Julia Louis-Dreyfus, and they play a pair of gun-shy divorcees who, each with a daughter about to leave for college and leave them empty nesters, who meet and tiptoe around a new and growing relationship.
I just love the title because I'm a perfect example of, sometimes you say too much, sometimes you say too little, sometimes enough said is just enough,
Mm-hmm.
And we sabotage ourselves sometimes by saying too much, I thought Julia Louis-Dreyfus' character was just adorable. I mean, I love her, but I thought she was really sweet, and she was vulnerable, and she was raw, she was honest, she was she was like this everyday person that I could completely relate to because she's went through a divorce, she's an empty nester, she's all these things that she's our age, and she meets adorable James Gandolfini, who she thinks is this great guy, and then be careful who you listen to.
Right. She also meets this sort of egotistical poetess who turns out to be James Gandolfini's ex-wife.
Right.
And she's fascinated with her, and you could see why, because Catherine Keener plays this character as beautifully, I thought, as sort of the bitchy, serene, with a perfect home and not a thing out of place, and everything about her life to Eva, Julia Louis-Dreyfus' character, seems so organized and in place and
She's
perfect.
so together.
And her life, Eva's life, is such a
mess.
sloppy mess, that you can see why she's attracted. But yes, she allows this ex-wife to poison her feelings about James Gandolfini, who is not adorable. I take issue with that.
Well, he's warm-hearted, he's kind, he's
Yes.
loving.
Yes.
Sexy, he's no Chris
Not so
Hemsworth.
much.
But yeah, but really, is it saying trust your instincts? Don't be swayed by what other people have to say. Things are, subjective. There are a lot of messages in there.
Yeah, I mean, the movie is about, letting go and heading into new unknown territory. And I, in both the main story, their relationship, and also the relationship with the daughters. They each have a daughter who's leaving, and trying to deal with that, loss to come. And for both of them, for the daughter who's leaving,
Right.
And that scene in the airport when they say goodbye to the daughter, I don't know how a mother could not cry at that.
Yeah,
That
it was touching. I mean, there was a lot going on, and I thought there were a lot of very humorous parts. I love the part with the friend and the maid who kept putting like things in the wrong place intentionally. And again, there were a lot of things that were said that shouldn't have been said.
Mm-hmm.
During their dinner party. Julie Louis-Dreyfus, what's her name in the movie? Her character, Eva was a little unfeeling in what she said to James's character.
Oh, yeah, she was mean. How many kernels would you give it?
I would give it 3. I liked it. I thought it was entertaining. It was good. It wasn't great.
Yeah. I mean, I thought it was thoughtful and nicely constructed, and it was one of those things that I thought about for a long time after I left the theater.
Mm-hmm.
And it had some lovely humor, but it lacked something. I think partly we were very hyped up about it and then a little disappointed. I also thought Julia Louis-Dreyfus was kind of a lot of mugging for the camera, kind of those Elaine faces that I'm tired of seeing her do. And I didn't feel I could not really see the chemistry between the Eva and James Gandolfini character, even though people seem to think that they did. So I'm going to give it 3.5 stars too. Worth seeing.
Yeah, definitely worth seeing and entertaining, and a nice night out.
Yeah, or night in. Now it's
in.
on TV.
Yeah.
We'll be back next week with another review.
And if you're interested in our club, please visit our website to find out more about us. See you next time.